you're welcome back. This is the first show on First Digital TV live from our studios here in Abelempe, Accra. We continue with the discussion. We have MPP on the table today. We're talking how parties can be able to select their flag bearer for the next election, and MPP has already started some discussions in the air, not officially, but discussions in the air. People opposing, people supporting, and people calling for the arrangement or bringing problems to a halt before they can think of who leads the party. And as Ghanaians, we still obey the GMT status quo, and Mike Lampo has been obeying GMT, and he's late. He's late in the studio. So next time I'll think of what
you're something person against me.
I don't.
Because you think I'm Beshi. I don't.
You don't have Beshi. So Michael, one thing with Beshi words here, but because of your red tie, I forgive you for being the next time I won't. So you came in, you just joined in, yeah. But we have been discussing a bit of inter-party democracy, intra-party democracy, of course, and then factions we have in the parties and how they actually help assist and solve problems of your supporters, because you're there because of them, aren't you?
Well, that's true.
Okay. So we had MPP on the table. Michael, what's going on with MPP?
Well, let me say good morning to all your wonderful viewers and listeners. Happy to meet my brother at the far corner, hoping that he's not part of the busy group.
Michael, you came in with attack. Before Michael continues, your text line is 0241 272606, 0241 272606, and your Facebook page is First Digital on Facebook. On Twitter, you follow us at First Digital, follow us there on Twitter. So Michael,
well, it's a long time being on Sky. Long time.
Now First Digital TV.
Oh, Digital TV.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, you've always been first, you know.
We have joined the
You've
always been first.
We've always been first,
setting the pace for the others to follow.
We've always been first, even in the digital migration.
Especially my
Mr.
Kukubo. Happy to meet you. It's always very around this time. It is good you have discourse and debate with intellectuals. Okay, we need people.
That's what we have here.
Who do? Oh no, not me. I mean, I'm party biased. Okay, so obviously,
he's not.
In the course of no, I'm saying I am party biased because I'm a party activist. So obviously, there may be some skewing of things. But what do you have, and that is why I want to encourage as many. You see, the nation has a lot of challenges, and you see, when rich men are comfortable and society is more poor, they have no security, and we can't leave this country in the hands of just anybody using ethnocentric and party bias and thinking that no. And I'm happy for the first time just Atiguba drew the line between state power and political power, so that people will know where the limit ends.
What is your real size?
Your real size. So if you have any machine, we can quickly get some men of God to get it out of you before you do the work.
Is anybody having Beshi him in your party?
I said no. I'm saying that if somebody has Beshi, most of the things that most of the conflicts around the world, or people who lead conflicts, or who start conflicts, or who trigger it off, there's a strong belief they have some satanic influence. Okay. And so that is why they need to. Right now, that is not even good there. What I'm saying is that you see, the MPP is at a very crucial route, and we need to do a lot of, thinking. The era of emotions, sentiments, and factions should be over. Our party is a very great party. I'm very proud to be an MPP member. I'm partly Fanti. I'm partly from Central Region. I'm Twitter Fanti, partly from the Western Region. Okay, I remember doing this when I used to be at the sixth form, somewhere in the mid-90s, and I later went to the University of Cape Coast. Okay, the state of the route from Malam Junction Okay. And those were the times where phones were not even available. And the number of calls when my father drives me to Carnation to take a bus, that is when he's not taking me to school himself. So of course you get to know. So when I see what Kufuor did, I say, oh, at least quarter crowd from Malam Junction to the number of lives that it has saved. So our party is a party whose credibility when it comes to governance you cannot question. And so we need to, and we are also seen as more of belonging to the elitists in society. It's a perception, though, and that Buklong. I mean, so when we talk about Buklong, it's not bad. That people are using their minds. So we should not just allow people to think people are so smart. Any political party, what it sought, whether in America, whether the Republicans or the Democrats or all these strong political parties around the world, those are factions. Okay, but then in the midst of having faction, our loyalty should first go to the political party. It's like a Ghanaian, I'm a Fanti. Okay, my loyalty first go to what? Ghana. Before being speaking out the words. When you are feeling it's Ghana. Because if Ghana is in Tates, I cannot be in Central Region, okay, or be at the Western Region where my runaway father. Okay. So interestingly, it's the same thing. So what issues come and we need to address them. Let us look at the issues and address them. Any attempt to skew things, try get some media people, pay them, and that's where I think that look. No,
these are allegations. Are you able to prove?
Are
they paid media people to do
the media. Don't forget that I'm a communication director for the MPP in Greater Accra. Don't forget it. I've been in this game for 17 years. Work in the castle, work at our next. Me myself, I was the editor for the Moon newspaper. Go check out what the newspaper is. That was the paper which first broke the story of Prophet Ahmed being sick in South Africa. I was the editor. Okay, I won't tell the source of the paper. No, but so I know what the media is doing very well. But I still think that because of the motivation in terms of salaries and allowances, okay.
Really, I think that's another topic.
No. I'm still on this.
You made a statement.
But you see, so that is where, and I'm saying this because I had spoken to some media houses, print media houses, and some radio stations. Some evil-minded people go meet at cantonment and Laboni. No. I am coming here. Of course, I'm not talking NDC. Members of MPP. Evil people, evil. They go there, orchestrate. Oh, let us twist the whole thing, and then the next moment, Ghana Web, and you saw the radio station. I don't want to destroy anybody's thing. Put it on their website. By Kalampo opposing Akufo-Addo is coming, and it was orchestrated by people who think some of them we knew them. And we knew them when they came from London.
So the bottom line, you didn't say that.
Yeah, they said that. No. So, and that is where, that's why I have opinion. Look, if the media, which is supposed to educate, inform, enlighten society, will want to compromise themselves, it's so sad. I'm telling you.
You did not say that you oppose Nana Addo.
Well, I've never said that.
Great.
But let us talk about the issues at stake. It's a simple thing. The MPP can choose to take it or leave it.
Michael, what do you?
I have been with the MPP for close to 17 years. Number two, the MPP must come to terms with the reality that look, if somebody does something that you desire to do and you are unable to do, it means the person knows something that you don't know. I don't know whether my listening is correct. Say, I know you do something. I always want to do it, and I have that strong desire, and I'm unable to achieve that. And it means there's a secret. You know, there's a skill you have that I don't have. Come to terms with it. Period.
So there's a secret Sir John has, which is why he thinks that.
So what I'm saying, what I'm saying, yes, and I'm saying, and I'm saying that it's my uncle. I respect him so much. I'm saying that whatever motivated him to come and see those things, it's not because out of love for Nanado.
Is what?
What is it then?
He has his own parochial interest to be retained.
His parochial
is-
interest.
Oh yes, his own.
To retain
To
as
retain and to be entrenched as the secretary. And he maybe he exposed himself.
Are you against the whole executive
No.
board?
No, I don't have any personal grudge. There are some of them I'm very fine with them who are very, I see them as, you know, very objective. I mean, some like the Madam Esther Furi, Fredo Waris, and Bamba.
You are impressed by
Laku,
Fredo Waris'
okay?
work.
And you can see their passion for power. But there are some also, okay, and they think that as for you, Michael Ampo, you are contesting. Don't worry, if you see the way you are doing, you step on people's toes, they will not look at me. If I would lose you for organizer, and the LPP can correct itself and get power, I like it.
So it means you intend contesting.
I'll contest.
As a youth organizer.
I'm making it known to
Position of the
them.
MPP.
Yes, and that's my third attempt.
In your next Congress.
Yes, that's my third attempt.
Mr. Kukubo, will you want to come in here?
So that argument that you are contesting, don't create enemies. If there are enemies, I'll create. Me, I'll not create enemies, but if there are enemies, I'll identify them and
Mr.
fight them.
Kukubo, is it healthy to create enemies at this point?
I'm not creating the enemies. If you are an enemy, I'm not creating
If
it.
there are enemies, you create. There might be
Okay.
enemies, so obviously.
So once you are an enemy, I will handle you as an enemy. Okay? People say witch hunting. If you are a witch, why should we hunt you?
But why would you want to describe
The Bible says that the Bible says that suffer not a witch to live. Those who go to church, go and take your Bible and look at it.
Michael.
Where is the verse?
I don't know. I can't. But it is true. And there are people of God listen to us. Okay, suffer not a witch to live. So if you are a witch, I will hunt you. I will hunt you.
Mr. Kukubo.
Well, I think ample statement just fit into what
You
we
were saying.
were talking about. I do not. The competition becomes unhealthy if the various factions are now being seen as enemies. Then in that case, we are going to very unhealthy competition. Factions do.
When you go and plant, what I
want you to do if
Michael, that's an allegation.
Michael,
I'm not mentioning somebody's name.
I think that it will be.
I'm saying that the meetings being held in Labone cantonment.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, from Wednesday night, I'm aware.
Hold on. It's worth setting.
What are you talking about?
It's worth. Michael, hold on. Hold on.
Wait.
It is worth setting the ground rules on this platform. That at least let's maintain. Michael, hold on. Let's maintain some decorum, please. Now,
I was born in Accra. Me, I'm a fan you.
Right.
From both West and Central. I was born in Accra. Born in Accra. Kenken in Accra. Fried fish in Accra. No. Okay. Play football with people like Shamoko, Abadukuma, Duado, and others. Okay. You come on the bush and come and tell me here.
Okay, thank you.
My goodness.
Right. Hold on.
So
You see,
Michael's tension is rising.
I would want to just
You take some.
You fight against me. You fight against me.
let's reiterate this. The ground rules for this platform is please if one person is talking, if one person
I want them to be aware that all those meetings and all those small boys who claim that they are waiting for signal to crash me, I pray for their soul.
Great, but tips
I know their names, their numbers. I'll come after them.
let's not interrupt.
Can you
each
help us,
other.
Michael? Please let
We are
Mr.
not-
Kubo
we are
talk.
not-
Small boys, 1 million, now 10 million.
Michael, rubbish, please. Michael,
Now,
respect some.
yes. Some of us, let's say, foresaw or foresee this. What's ample is, as everything, is just a representation of what is really happening now in the MPP. That's when the competition is becoming unhealthy. So it is now becoming a personal attack instead of issues. And again, I said it earlier that whatever factions and the interests that are in a political party, it is very important that it's subject to what the rules of the party. Now, if you watch carefully, it's not only limited to NPP. All the political parties in this country, there are no set rules and set dates by which, if you want to declare intention to contest a presidential ambition, in this country, it's not clear. So you realize that party executives who should have known best even speak ahead of time. Okay, we are talking about Sir John, that means the NPP's secretary, general secretary. If you look at the NDC, the Greater Accra Regional Chairman has also come out to make certain statement that they will not allow anybody to contest, the sitting president. It is very, very unprofessional